Hey guys, Jordan, Haunted Outdoors. It's Friday, September 20th, about 4:30 p.m. out here, nice and early. Got out to this exact stand a little late last weekend on opening day, and there were already some deer out here, so I'm here really early, and it's hot. I think it's like 84 degrees right now. Got a nice breeze, so it doesn't feel too bad. About 15-20 miles an hour out of the southeast. Set up over a food plot with some water. Been a ton of rain this late summer and early fall here. So we've got water, brassicas, rye, clover in one little corner of greens, and a corn food plot. And looking honestly just to punch a doe tag. Not a whole lot of buck activity lately. Once they shed their velvet, they kind of went weird on me. So tonight, mission is to shoot the first doe that comes out and get that over with. So, running low on venison. I got a fawn right here. Got my face mask on. It's super windy. So somehow that fawn was talking. And just like that, for the rest of the afternoon or the evening sit, I had deer around me, mostly just fawns feeding and drinking right in front of me here. Had a nice young 8-point buck come out, which was pretty fun. That was the first buck I'd seen so far this season, and he's a dandy. He's a young buck, but he's going to be something beautiful if he makes it. Held tight, but like I said, I had deer around me the whole evening. Didn't see a ton, but they were constantly around, and eventually a doe popped up on the other side of the food plot. And slowly started working her way my direction. And when I say slowly, I mean slowly. But I knew that if she made her way over and within range, she was coming home with me. So eventually this doe makes it over to my side of the food plot, pops out of the corn, and right here I think I'm about to get a shot, but she scoots right past my only shooting window in an abrupt fashion. Not sure why, but she scooted right past that. And if you've watched any of my tip videos earlier this year, I talked about leaving cover in front of you, and that came to bite me a little bit, but I was able to hide behind this branch, and so was she. For about a half hour, she stayed behind this one lone tree, and as you see here, it's getting darker, and she's about to pop out for a shot, and we played this game for a half hour. And she scooted away, but eventually she pops out for a drink of water, and it's Afflictor time. I don't know what happened. I was playing cat and mouse with that doe for like an hour, it seemed like. There's one tree in front of me that she just came in and out, and in and out, and I couldn't get a shot at her. I didn't get the penetration. I must have hit her right in the shoulder. I am shaking. I've never been in such a standoff with a doe for so damn long. She fed all the way from the other side of the plot, and she popped into the corn, and I couldn't see her for the longest time. I had kind of given up hope, and all of a sudden she popped out, and she flew past my first shooting lane there, and then she just camped out where I couldn't shoot her for the longest time. Went to get a drink of water. It's still probably 75 degrees, and boy, she made it probably 100 yards though, while I could see her, and that arrow was still stuck in her, so that's a good sign. Hopefully I avoided that shoulder, but she ran towards the house, so that's a plus. So I'm gonna get a light on. It's getting pretty dark. Get my brother on the horn. He should be here for duck opener tomorrow morning here in Minnesota, but I gotta cool my jets. I'm gonna hang my bow up before I drop it. Well, we're at the scene of the crime. Waited about 50 minutes later. My brother just got here, he's behind the camera. I think she's down. The arrow stayed in her all the way through this corn plot, and she was on her death run. But gonna try pick up the blood and go find her, and hopefully pretty quick. But let's see if we can locate her quick and get her on ice. Well, we kept tracking her, and after looking back at the footage a little closer, it looks like she ducked my shot a lot more than I thought, but kept after her, trickle, speck by speck, and you gotta stay after them, and lo and behold, we found her. So we're gonna go get her, and she went a ways, but she's deader than a doornail, so let's go get her. I was very happy to have found this deer, and there was a couple things that I learned from this hunt, and that's something you should do every time you're in the field, is learn something. The first one is take into account that deer might drop a little bit on those longer shots. This was only a 30-yard shot, and you see how much that doe ducked. Second, make sure you're confident in your broadheads and know what they're capable of using quality broadheads. The Afflictor saved my tail on this. That deer was a single lung hit, and I found her, and I was very fortunate, and I can thank Afflictor for that. Great way to kick off 2019. Stick with us. We've got a ton more action coming your way.